It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Lovely song, that, isn't it?
No. What's your problem?
I was wondering when you're going to notice we were even playing it.
No,
You're just sitting there studying your journals.
No.
I didn't even know we were playing it.
I think it's one of those boring records I've ever heard.
I thought you liked Elton John.
No, I don't like
You
Elton
see,
John.
your man Putin's now not going to meet him after all that.
No, yeah.
You know, I'm
yeah,
just saying, you know,
yeah.
we welcome Elton John to Russia.
Yeah.
Now he's going to say he's not going to see him.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well,
Shocking.
What
a two-faced man.
No
wonder he's your hero.
I was aware of that.
How about this from Maxwell?
I can't stand all the ballads Elton John sings.
What do you mean?
Well, he sits at
well,
the piano.
It's one of the only concerts you've ever been to.
I know, but I only went by mistake. I went to see the Beach Boys, really.
But surely he was the headline.
Hey?
Surely he was the headline.
No, in those days, the Beach Boys were. They were.
I don't believe you.
They were, honestly.
No, I can't believe that.
And the other thing is, you know, songs like Daniel's got on an aeroplane tonight. It must be
Daniel's travelling tonight on a plane.
Yeah. I mean,
Daniel hasn't got an aeroplane tonight.
Look, let's not get this wrong. He's one of the world's most successful recording artists.
And you
He's one
should
of the
like
world's
him for that very reason
successful
alone.
Singer-songwriters.
Yeah.
He appeals to tens of millions of people.
He does.
He's fabulously rich through his success and his genius.
Yeah.
It just doesn't appeal to me.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, you haven't got Elton John's greatest hits at home?
Not at all.
Really?
I don't like Elton John songs.
I find that astonishing.
There's only one Elton John song I've ever liked, and that is, well, two. One and a half.
One and a half.
The one I can listen to is The Yellow Brick Road, which I think is
Goodbye,
great.
Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, because I think it's quite poignant, and I can relate...
But it's a ballad.
Yeah, but I can...
like ballads.
I can relate that to the actual stage show that he wrote it for, you know what I mean?
What stage show?
You know, what's it called?
What?
The film that Dorothy, what's her name, was in? Lamour?
Dorothy Lamour?
No, what was her name?
You're talking about The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
You didn't write it for The Wizard of Oz.
You did.
It's got nothing to do with The Wizard of Oz.
Of course it has.
Rubbish.
The Tin Man went down the Yellow Brick Road, didn't he?
Yes, I know, but the song is not about The Wizard of Oz.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
When are you going to come back? When are you going to go down the Yellow Brick Road?
How do you think they made The Wizard of Oz?
The Yellow Brick Road.
It was the first colour film they ever made in Hollywood.
I know that, and they did a stage version, and he wrote the music for the stage version.
No, he didn't.
Well, The Yellow Brick Road comes from The Wizard of Oz, does it not?
It does.
Thank you.
But he's using that as a sort of allegory for life.
Yeah.
It's not about The Wizard of Oz.
Well, you know, it sounds like it is to me. Now, that's
Judy Garland you're thinking of, by
Judy
the way.
Garland, that's
not
right.
Dorothy. Even though Dorothy is is the character in the film.
And the half that I can relate to is because it was when I was 17 and I'd just passed my driving test.
You can't remember the name of it, can you?
Yes, I can.
What is it?
I can. I was 17, I'd just passed my driving test.
Right.
I got my Vauxhall Viva, which I'd been saving up for 12 months.
Just the one you sold off when it was knackered.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I sold it to some jerk.
To some poor character who mugged off.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he didn't know that the previous day my mate, who was a Vauxhall mechanic, had actually put silver foil on the inside of the piston
and
chambers.
I thought he'd filled it with coal.
Yeah, he did. Filled it with sawdust.
Yeah.
Filled the...
Absolutely horrendous.
Won't put the oil, he put
I don't know how you go to sleep at night.
He put sawdust in. and he took the head off the block, whatever.
That's why you
don't
sleep, isn't it?
No, he took the head off the block and he lined the piston chambers with silver paper because the piston rings are so badly worn down. And it never got further than 2 streets away because as I banked the money and then had to go back to work at the Chester Chronicle in the Chester Chronicle office car, I had to hide my head as I overtook the bloke because he was on the roadside with the bonnet up trying to work out why the car had blown
you probably
up.
didn't have to hide it too much.
And there was smoke coming out the engine. Anyway, point of the story is, so...
Well, what about the other song then?
Yeah, well, I'm going to say. So I get my...
I've never known anybody to take so long to get round to the point of the story.
It cost me another 35 quid
Never mind all that. What's the name of the song?
To acquire the radio
Yeah.
and get my mate next door to fit it in, because you had to put all these odd leads into it and all that. Switched it on.
Was this your mate that Bob Mills used to know?
Oh, yeah, could have been, could have been, yeah. So I switched it on, drove down Laurel Grove with my bird in the passenger seat.
Your bird?
That's what we used to call him in those days.
Did you have a nice pair of fun bags?
No, I'm not answering that question.
What?
I'm not answering that question. And all of a sudden, you know, on this crackly radio, suddenly starts,
What's that called?
It's called Crocodile Rock.
Very good.
I remember when... Who was young?
Rock.
I remember when Rock was young. I was the name of a girl. Me and Susie had
very good.
so much fun.
Yeah. Holding hands
and skimming stones.
Had
an old old
gold.
Old gold.
Chevy.
And? Don't know the rest.
A place of my own.
And a place of my own. There you go. Yeah. So that was all right, wasn't it?
Horrendous.
Yeah.
What do I do to make you want me? What have I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word.